Hey everyone. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day here in the US of A. And, this is the start of what we call the holiday season. And it's a time of year that can be really hard for a lot of people. And if you tend to have feelings of loneliness or isolation, they can be super heightened. There is peaks in anxiety, depression, overwhelm in the community, and it's basically for a lot of people a highly stressful time. And now we're going to throw in all the limitations we have with COVID-19, and that we are being asked to stay home and not gather for Thanksgiving, not travel for Thanksgiving, not do our usual traditions that we're accustomed to at this time of year. And so for a lot of people, that even more so is adding additional strain and challenge. So I've decided that I'm going to throw a grand Thanksgiving feast right here, right now. We're going to start, and it's an open invitation. Everyone is welcome. It's ongoing. You can just continue it on as long as you like throughout the holidays into the new year and beyond. And I promise you, you will have no food coma from this feast. There will be no hangover for you the morning after, and no family tensions, no sense of obligation. You're just going to feel awesome and wonderful and light, because we are going to have a feast of appreciation for ourselves and for everyone around us. And that is basically the feast. So, there's a billion ways that you can appreciate yourself and appreciate others. So I thought I'd just offer a few gems here to get the ball rolling, to get us started. Okay, so the first course in this Thanksgiving feast of appreciation is to just really stop and allow yourself to appreciate the immense beauty of you. You are just beautiful to the bone, and it's time to just accept that. So this is our first course in our Thanksgiving feast here, is appreciating how beautiful we all are. And, the beverage served with that course is magnificence. That what we are is something truly magnificent, like there aren't even words for it. And so start to allow yourself to just appreciate that there is something grand and magnificent about you. This is just our first course here. And let's see, the salad course after the appetizer is capability. You are capable to take care of yourself through this holiday season and beyond. Anything that you might be presented with, anything coming your way, you are no doubt strong enough and wise enough to meet it, because that's the way it works. So eat that course up, savor it in the knowing that you are amazingly capable, amazingly wise, and have all that you need to meet what life is bringing your way. And then our main course today will be our superpower. Another superpower we have is sensitivity. And we are all really sensitive beings. And, right now in the world, maybe more than ever in some ways, there is so much drama and emotional reactivity and separation and division, and it's pretty intense, and we're sensitive to this. That's why we get exhausted and overwhelmed, because we're sensitive to this. And if we're not really reading it fully, not really seeing it in all its guises and subtleties, and being willing to see maybe what we haven't seen before, and read it and clock it. When we do that, we have an opportunity to not take it on, to not absorb it, but to hold ourselves solid and steady and be like, yep, Yep, feeling that, but not taking it on, just observing it all. And yeah, and that's how that works. So that's an amazing main course superpower of sensitivity. And, you know, the dessert then, of course, has to be the depth of love, deeper than the ocean, that is just waiting to be lived, that you hold within your every particle. It's just delicious, better than the best pecan pie or chocolate tart you could make. And yeah, just appreciate the depth of all these amazing qualities that you and everyone holds right inside of you. And talk to your friends and family about this and invite them to join in on our feast. And because it's the antidote to the famine of self-deprecation and criticism of others. And it's the path to true brotherhood. Because once we start to feel these things in ourselves, we can't help but feel them in other people too. So this is the path to true sisterhood, true brotherhood, and the understanding that we are never alone. Never, ever, ever alone. So each of us can, of course, evolve and have personal development on our own, but only to a certain point, because ultimately we all have to evolve and grow together up and towards a future where we can be living a lived future where there is no false separations between us. And so, you know, appreciation, this is one way of moving in that direction. So let's give it a really great try, knowing, of course, that we are also human beings in a human body. And so we are never going to be perfect at this. And that's cool. Don't give yourself a hard time if you come in and out of appreciation, because we are all going to do that. And there are innumerable real deal challenges in our day-to-day world here. So we have to appreciate that as well. And that said, if you do feel like you need more support over the holidays, or you'd like to work together to integrate what I've been talking about and presenting here in your life in practical and doable ways, I am always available for private sessions, and you can visit my website, seattlewellbeing.com, for more information. And in the meantime, thank you so much for joining my Thanksgiving Feast of Appreciation, and let's keep it going. Thanks, everybody.